Welcome to Concept with Justin. Welcome back to Concept with Justin. Today, we're immersing ourselves in a style that speaks of escape, tranquility, and sophisticated living, modern tropical landscaping. What exactly is the allure of modern tropical landscaping? At its heart, it taps into a fundamental human desire to connect with nature, particularly the lush, vibrant, and life-affirming character of tropical environments. The foundation for successful modern tropical landscaping often begins with the architecture itself. This style harmonizes best with modern or contemporary structures characterized by simplicity of form, clean lines, and an emphasis on transparency. Think flat or low-pitched roofs, often with generous overhangs providing essential shade. Walls are frequently finished in smooth stucco or paint, typically in light, neutral colors like white, off-white, or light gray, as seen in many exemplary villas. This white canvas serves multiple purposes. It reflects heat, creates a bright and airy feel, and provides a stark, clean backdrop against which the vibrant greens and colors of the tropical foliage can truly pop. Contrast is often introduced through darker elements like window frames, fascia boards, or the roofing material itself. Dark tiles or shingles are common, grounding the structure visually. Crucially, the architecture prioritizes large openings, expansive sliding glass doors, folding door systems, or floor-to-ceiling windows. These aren't just functional, they are design statements, physically and visually dissolving the barrier between inside and out. When open, they allow air, light, and the sounds and scents of the garden to permeate the interior. Even when closed, the vast expanses of glass maintain a constant visual connection to the landscape. Natural materials often play a key role in warming up the minimalist aesthetic. Wood accents, perhaps for door and window frames, soffits, or decorative screens, introduce natural texture and richness, referencing traditional tropical building materials within a modern context. The architecture doesn't compete with the landscape, it collaborates, setting a sophisticated stage for the lush natural beauty outside. Central to the indoor-outdoor living concept is the design of the terrace or patio, the primary transitional space. In modern tropical design, these areas are often generous in scale, conceived as true outdoor rooms. They are frequently elevated slightly above the surrounding lawn or garden beds, as illustrated in our reference image. This elevation change serves several functions. It helps define the terrace as a distinct space, improves views out over the garden, can accommodate slight changes in site topography, and often provides a clean architectural edge. The retaining walls or steps forming this edge are typically kept simple and integrated with the house's aesthetic, often finished in the same white paint or smooth stucco, reinforcing the clean lines. The flooring material choice is critical. Light-colored materials are favored to reflect heat and enhance the bright, airy feel. Large-format tiles in porcelain or natural stone, like travertine or limestone, though porosity needs consideration in humid climates, or smoothly finished concrete are popular choices. The emphasis is on smooth, uncluttered surfaces that are comfortable underfoot and easy to maintain. Drainage must be carefully considered, often integrated subtly through minimal slopes or discrete channel drains. The goal is to create a seamless transition from the interior floor level, blurring the line where indoors ends and outdoors begins. This terrace becomes the hub for outdoor living, dining, lounging, entertaining, directly accessible from the main living areas or bedrooms through those expansive glass doors. Furnishing the terrace reinforces the style and function. Modern tropical design favors outdoor furniture that is contemporary, comfortable, and durable. Clean lines, low profiles, and natural materials like teak or other weather-resistant woods are common choices for frames, often paired with neutral-colored cushions and performance fabrics, white, beige, gray. Accents might come from patterned pillows or throws featuring subtle tropical motifs or textures. The arrangement is typically uncluttered, focusing on creating comfortable seating groups or dining areas without overwhelming the space. The furniture choices should complement both the architecture and the surrounding landscape, contributing to the overall feeling of relaxed sophistication and encouraging use of the outdoor space. Less is often more. Avoiding excessive clutter maintains the clean, modern aesthetic. Accessories might include simple, sculptural planters, ambient lighting fixtures, or perhaps an outdoor rug to define a seating area. Defining the edges within the landscape is crucial for achieving the clean, organized look characteristic of modern tropical style. While the planting is often lush and abundant, the hardscape elements maintain crisp lines. A particularly effective technique, clearly visible in our example image, is the use of a border or edging strip made of dark gravel, pebbles, or lava rock. This dark band, typically black or dark charcoal gray, is often used along the base of terrace retaining walls, separating the structure from the lawn, or as an edging for planting beds. Why is this detail so popular and effective? Firstly, it creates an exceptionally clean, sharp visual line. The strong color contrast between the dark gravel and the adjacent green lawn or light-colored terrace wall provides clear definition. Secondly, it introduces textural contrast, the rough, irregular texture of the gravel against the smooth lawn or wall surface. Thirdly, it can aid in maintenance, acting as a mowing strip or helping to suppress weeds at the immediate edge if installed correctly over landscape fabric, though weeds can still germinate within the gravel itself over time. It also allows for drainage at the base of walls. Aesthetically, the dark color feels modern and sophisticated, grounding the lighter elements and adding a touch of graphic boldness. While visually impactful, gravel edging does require some maintenance to keep it clean, free of debris, and to prevent stones from migrating into the lawn. Alternatives include minimalist metal or concrete curb edging, but the dark gravel border has become strongly associated with the contemporary tropical aesthetic, offering a unique blend of texture, color contrast, and clean definition. Perhaps the most defining characteristic of tropical planting is the emphasis on bold foliage and dramatic texture. Large leaves are a hallmark of the tropics, and incorporating plants with substantial leaf size instantly evokes that lush, exotic feel. Think of the broad, paddle-like leaves of banana plants, musa, bird of paradise, Strelitzia reginae, or the giant Strelitzia nicolai, heliconias with their vibrant, lobster claw bracts, or various species of alocasia and colocasia, elephant ears. These plants create immediate architectural impact with their sculptural forms and oversized leaves. Their smooth, often glossy surfaces contrast beautifully with finer textured plants like ferns, grasses, or smaller-leaved shrubs. combining different leaf shapes and sizes, large petals, intricate fronds, upright spears, cascading mounds, is essential for creating visual interest and preventing monotony. Texture isn't just visual, it's tactile, contributing to the sensory richness of the garden. The interplay of light filtering through these large leaves, casting dappled patterns on the ground and walls, is another magical quality of tropical landscapes. Selecting plants based on their foliage form and texture is often prioritized over flower color in this style, as the green structure provides year-round appeal. While bold foliage provides the backbone, strategic use of color is vital for adding vibrancy and excitement. Green, in myriad shades from deep emerald to bright lime, forms the dominant, calming backdrop. Color accents are then introduced deliberately, often through plants with brightly colored leaves or showy flowers. Crotons, Codium variegatum, as seen in the foreground of our example, are quintessential tropical accent plants, offering an explosion of red, orange, yellow, pink, and even near black markings on their varied leaf shapes. Bromeliads, with their strappy leaves and often colorful centers or flower spikes, are another excellent choice for adding pops of color, especially in shaded areas or mounted on trees. Flowering tropical shrubs like hibiscus, ixora, bougainvillea, used carefully, as it can become rampant, plumeria, frangipani, or gingers add seasonal bursts of intense color. The key is strategic placement, using color to highlight focal points, create accents against the green background, or lead the eye, rather than creating an overwhelming cacophony. Often, a limited palette of strong accent colors, like the reds and yellows of the crotons, used repeatedly provides more impact and sophistication than a random mix of many different hues. The goal is vibrancy, but controlled vibrancy.